Hello folks, my last one wasn't too well received. I guess people don't pick up on this stuff, but this is what Canada's becoming. See, we're just part of it. They're doing this to everybody, this kind of bad faith laws. A good example is recently a guy, it was made public about, I think it was in British Columbia, where Revenue Canada took everything. Somebody pushed the wrong button on the computer or didn't read something properly, and it took them 13 years to fight them. And what they did was they took everything of his. They confiscated everything. And his business, everything. And he didn't have a place to live. It got so bad. But what they found out after 13 years of fighting them, and you can only imagine, we're dealing with corruption, but they found out that not only did he not owe Revenue Canada income tax, they owed him. But it was a little late. They won't apologize to him, you see, because everything was taken, and the banks called in his loans, I guess. He lost everything. It's gone. And he, nowhere to turn. He's elderly now. But the government, so what? That was their attitude. They interviewed the minister in charge of it, and somebody from Quebec. And as far as I could understand his broken English, so what? Yeah, well, it does all fit. You know, like, it all fits. Anyways, I don't know if you're aware of it, but there's a new law now in Canada. Trespassing law. The police can pick you up and charge you anytime you're on public property even now. So if we go to the memorial, you know, the injured workers memorial, they can arrest us. Unlawful. There's no such thing as lawful picketing or going to a government office. I don't know the whole drift of it, but they were saying it's not good. They had a guy on CBC that did a current affairs deal, and it's not good for the ordinary Canadian. How those Tamils got to block off a whole highway, I don't understand why they weren't all arrested. But if you're having a problem with, say, workers' comp, and you go down to the legislature or your MLA's office and picket, they can just have you picked up and arrested for trespassing. Not good. Not good. I'd like to get the actual act, the law written, but that'll probably be hard to get. Also, a lot of us talk. You know, I mentioned my file, how they kept 2 files on me. Well, I just found out there was actually 3 on me. The first one that I got was altered. The second one was more to the truth, and the third one I see is different also. So there's 3 of them on me. They altered the words, you know. I'm trying to find out what's going on here, but nobody will talk to me. If I phone them, they say I'm threatening, so. Again, that's also maybe part of the law. If you phone somebody, they can say this is a threat, and you can be arrested for that also. But this office of Ted Merriman, the MLA, Saskatchewan Party MLA that retired, the guy that said he was going to help, and he was disgusted at what they did to me, and by God, Dave, we're going to fix this, and they screwed you right from day one, he said. They were out to get you right from day one. That's what they were. Anyways, it was Patrick Bundrock. That was his representative. Now, anybody should know that these guys are only supposed to stay within the boundaries of what they're told to do. They're not supposed to go out on their own, make little side deals and that. They represent the government, the MLA. So they have to stick within the guidelines of what they're told to do. Maybe the rules in there, but this guy is the guy that actually stole my file, apparently. Patrick Bundrock. He's the guy that literally physically took it. And nobody seems to know where he is now. He's got a cushy government job. He got paid off apparently. He's somewhere in the system. I'll find out where he is. He's somewhere in the system in Saskatchewan. Maybe working for Garnet Garvin, or maybe working doing surveillance for the Workers' Compensation Board. I don't know. But he was a representative. So what exactly entails, I don't know. What he's doing now, but nobody seems to know. But he's got an email address here, and I'll try that again. I was told that doesn't work now, but I know his phone number doesn't work. Nobody seems to know how to get hold of him. But his Merriman's son runs the food bank here, and he even thinks that was pretty dirty of what yeah, the guy represents my dad, and my dad should have been in control of it. That's not very good what they did to you. But anyways, thieves. But it all fits. Like, I'm not a university educated. I'm not articulate enough to get it across. But it all fits. If you look around, you see how they're, I'll say again, China is the biggest company in the world. If you see how they're doing things, you understand. And Canada is the most corrupt company in the world. Anyways, they shot me with a small caliber one lately. It just bounced off now. Have a good one.